Hello guys, it's Jake from White's for Tactical, and today we're going to take a look at the Tokyo Marui Biohazard 3 Last Escape. This is the Samurai Edge model, okay? It is the airsoft replica of the pistol that Chris Redfield used inside the game of Resident Evil 1. Now this is his custom model, and it has a few differences to other models that we've seen in the past, okay? So we've got our gas here and our ammunition, alright, this is our BBs, which is a showcase that this is a airsoft replica and is not a real firearm, okay? So if we take off the top of the box, okay, and we have a quick look, okay, we can have a nice little spot. What we see here is some nice gold embossed labeling on top of the box itself. All right. Now this has all of the markings on there of a normal Tokyo Marui pistol, Capcom, and the rest of it. Okay, you can see on the side of the box there all of the normal insignia which you'll see, all right, on any of those other boxes. So moving that aside, you get the manual. Nice little manual. This is a unique manual for the Chris Redfield model itself, so it's not a generic one, which is quite nice because it's got its own custom artwork from the games and the characters which you can see in there. Obviously Jill Valentine as well. Now this was to commemorate the the release of the game, which was the number 3, so Biohazard 3. However, this is also the pistol that is used in the remake, which was released in around about 2000. Okay, now this pistol itself was retailing for 19,800 yen, which works out today roughly about £92. Right, nowadays these fetch a lot more than that, and they're quite sought after. This is quite a big collectible. It was released again in the year 2000, so we're approaching that 28, 27 years mark, obviously with this one. Okay, so it's near that 30th anniversary, which is quite nice, and it has a few differences to the Jill Valentine model, which we've seen in the previous video. All right, so first of all, if we just take a quick look at this one, and then I can highlight some of the differences. So this here, again, nice Bretta styling. It's lovely with the wooden grips and the fake imposed rubber grips. But in the real world, these would be rubber molded into the wooden handle, alongside the S.T.A.R.S logo, okay, which is that nice and enameled on the top there. It's a lovely kind of finish. In the real world, again, this would be a nice enamel solid block, and here it's just a nice resin that sits in there as a little plastic emblem. All right. You then also see that it is a darker blue on the inside, which I'll highlight that next to the other models after. And you can see on the side of the slide, it's got the Kendo custom slide, which is supposed to be the Brigada slide, which has a nice ergonomic top slide, but it is in a slightly tainted kind of blue. It's supposed to be a hardened metal compared to the Jill Valentine one, which is essentially for better shooting and more accurate shooting. Right. You can also see here that you have a silver-plated slide trigger, which is underneath, right? Which compared to the Jill Valentine model doesn't have that silver-plated trigger. It is just a standard one, and I'll pull one of those up now so we can have a quick look at the comparison between the two, and you can kind of see what I'm talking about there. So, referencing the Jill Valentine model, you can see here everything looks kind of very, very similar. However, some significant differences you can see are the grip itself and the logo that's on the grip. So you can see here the Jill Valentine is a much more baby blue, and the Chris Redfield is a dark blue. And you can also see whether or not it will pick it up on the camera. You can see the taint and colour difference on the slides. Putting them side by side, you might be able to spot that a little bit easier. Okay, so here you've got almost like a blue, powder kind of blue on there, and this one is just a flat black. Also, the trigger, as I said before, is black on the Jill model and is silver on the Chris model. And this was designed to be an enhanced version of the Jill version. So Jill was the first one to have this done by Kendo at the gun shop, and then it moved on to Chris's one, having a bit more personalised for competitive shooting and the fact that he is a marksman in his field. So that was why this one was designed in the way that it is. Again, this is a lovely piece. It's never been fired. It is full gas blowback working parts, all right? So you can obviously cycle it like you would a real one. It strips down exactly as it would normally. But again, this is just a replica of that model. Now, it is a polymer slide. It looks great, but it is still a polymer slide being Tokyo Marui. So that's one slight, drawback to it. However, still a fantastic piece nonetheless. We also then look at what you get in the box. Looking at the Jill model, you get the money clip, which is quite nice, all right? And I'm going to put that one back aside for just 1 second. On the Chris model, we get these nice little 2-pin badges. So you can see under here that we get, if I remove the kind of shroud covering without damaging it, there we go. You get a little pin for the custom pistol, which you can see in the box as well. And you also get one of the Kendo gun shops, the custom gun shop, little pistol enamel badges, all right, which is a really nice touch as well. There are more to this, and later on they did release another one, I believe, for around about the 10th or the 15th anniversary. Can't remember off the top of my head. So we'll do those ones on the channel too. But again, as you can see here, this is the the Chris Redfield model, okay, compared to the Jill Valentine model. It's a really nice piece, really hard to find nowadays. And again, it's a nice little collector's item for you guys to get your eyes on. So I hope you enjoyed it. Hope there's a bit of information you've learned there. If you didn't know everything that was in the video, just give us a like and give us a follow or subscribe. That's appreciated. And again, if you want to talk about the products in the comments, then give us a shout, guys, and we can reply to your messages. Thank you very much. We'll see you soon. Take care.